Hey guys, this is DATOHLEONG, and in this video, you will see 10 things that you should know in the latest Dota patch. This will not be a patch log video. If you'd like to know any changes, you can read the updates on the Dota blog. The tips and tricks that are shown in this video are carefully selected to show you some mechanical changes to the game, as well as how you can get creative with the patch to impact the game differently. But before we begin with this video, let me show you some magic. If you know how to do this, comment below. Wrong answers only. Number 1. If you have played the new hero Dawnbreaker, you would have realized that every spell can be cancelled easily, and that remains one of the hero's greatest weakness. But you can use items in between the swings of her first spell, Starbreaker. Number 2. Hoodwink was hit pretty hard by the patch, but is given some new abilities. Aghanim Shard creates an illusion, and if someone hit or casts a spell on the illusion, it creates a tree and casts a mini bushwhack. You can kill your own illusion with Force Staff or Wind Waker. Items like Glimmer Cape, Solar Crest, or Lotus won't work. Number 3. If you have extra slots, you can prevent the combining of your Observer and Sentry wards by locking them. This can save you time during crucial warding and dewarding because you don't have to waste precious seconds to double tap to switch the wards. Number 4. Crystal Maiden's Aghanim Shard allows her to move and cast spells during her ultimate, but gets slowed to the oblivion. Even when you stack multiple movement speed items, which you will never do in pubs, you can see that CM will never get to max movement speed. However, Haste and Lycan Scepter will bypass the 75% slow. Number 5. Phoenix Laser during Egg has been switched from the talent to the Aghanim Shard. When you cast Egg into Laser, you can see that the laser goes on cooldown after the Egg completes the full channel. In the past, when you cast Laser into Egg, the laser will go on cooldown after the Egg's full channel. But as you can see, the laser is somehow refreshed after the Egg. So casting Laser into Egg will give you 2 lasers in one team fight. Pretty game winning. Number 6. Now that bounty runes spawn every 3 minutes instead of 5, I'm pretty sure that most of you and me are having problems counting the multiple of 3. So here's a small math trick for you. 3, 6, 9 is pretty easy to tell if they are multiple of 3. But if you can't solve this, then even Dota Plus can't help you. When the number gets higher, for example 24 minutes, add the first and second number together. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 can be divided by 3 without a remainder, so it is a multiple of 3. At 45 minutes, 4 plus 5 equals to 9. And that can be divided by 3 without any remainder, so that is your rune timing. At 56 minutes, 5 plus 6 equals to 11 and cannot be divided by 3 without any remainders, so there will not be a rune. If your next question is how to divide by 3, then use a calculator. Number 7. Courier no longer provides vision in the Roshan pit, but you can still scout possible Roshan attempt with it. If you place the Courier at the edge and the middle of the entrance of the pit, you can see the players walking into the pit. And if the players are leaning towards the side while walking in, the player cannot see the Courier, but the Courier can see the player. So right now, I'm using all vision to find the entrance spot for the Lina's Courier. Then I'll turn off the vision assist. As you can see, I walked into the pit and out of the pit without seeing the Courier at all, but I've been seen by the Lina's Courier the whole time. Now, if you place a hero instead of a Courier there, you can see outside the pit while being inside the pit, which is not supposed to happen. Players outside of the pit won't be able to see you, but you can see them clearly. And to prove it, since Laguna is a point target spell, I can't use it on the Morphling because the Lina doesn't see the Morphling, but the Morphling sees the Lina. If the Lina walks in and gets vision of the Morphling, the Laguna can be used because there's vision of the Morphling. If, for example, the player entering the pit is leaning on the side, the player can enter and leave the pit without being seen at all, even though there is someone standing there. I don't know if this mechanic is intentional, but it is pretty game changing. I haven't seen any pro teams make use of this yet, so you can send this to your favorite pro team or player and give them an advantage. Number 8. Huskar received a huge shot buff and it is picked pretty commonly. No matter how you stun him, he will always be able to get off inner fire to push the targets away and disarm the hitters. Instead of just stunning the Huskar, go for silencers and hexes. That will prevent Huskar from getting off inner fire even though he has shot. Number 9. Trees have changed in Dota 2 and now you can sneak into the enemy safe lane tier 2 tower with your Tango or Quelling Blade. Walk behind the tower, cut the trees, and you're ready to set up a kill. You will be able to sneak into this position undetected even during the daytime. Either you use this or beware of someone else doing it to you. Number 10. With the new Aghanim shard, Luna's beam now creates 2 attacks that bounces with the Moonglyph. These 2 attacks will not proc when the beam is near a building without any creeps or hero. If you beam a target in the fog, the bouncers will not bounce to the building if you have no vision of the building. But when you place the beam near the building with a target nearby, the vision from the beam will allow the glyphs to bounce, taking tower without committing anything. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. I would like to thank all members that have been supporting the channel. If you enjoyed my Dota 2 content and want more of it, do hit the like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.